I want to make this a chit chat get ready with me is because the Jonas Brothers are back together and I need to talk about it. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. In today's video, I show you how I created this makeup look, kind of a natural look. I used the Dose of Colors FRIENDCATION palette. I think this is a really pretty palette. I've mentioned this in several of my videos already. I love that palette. If you want to see how I created this look, make sure you keep on watching. But first off, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday, so feel free to stick around and subscribe and hit the bell notifications. That way it will go into your inbox whenever I upload. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into the makeup look. I already have my moisturizer on my face and my eyelids primed. And if you want to know more about that and recommendations on affordable options as well as the benefits that it can do for your skin, I have a link down below that you can go check that out. It's my free beauty course. It's going to be the first link in the description box. I just launched this and I'm very, very excited about it. So check that out if that sounds interesting to you. So the star of the show today with this natural look, I've kind of alluded to creating a natural look with this palette. This is the Desi and Katie collaboration, the FRIENDCATION palette from Dose of Colors. I love this. I've spoken about this several times on my channel rather. I really like this palette. If you have not gotten it already, I actually do have other looks that I will link in the description box below using this palette, and I think it's a great option. But as I've mentioned before, whenever you open this up and you kind of look at these colors, I mean, you obviously see natural colors, so maybe you, so maybe you do think, oh yeah, like natural look for sure. But then you see like this really fun blue sparkly color and then this green one, and you have some other options as well. But yeah, we're going to be creating a natural look with this, and I think it's going to be very, very pretty. So we're also gonna make this a chit chat get ready style because those are just fun, right? So I'm just going to be taking this Luxie 243 brush in this center shade right here. And that's going to be my transition shade once again. So the main reason for me saying that this has to be, or not has to be, I want to make this a chit chat get ready with me is because the Jonas Brothers are back together and I need to talk about it, like need. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm so excited. Jonas Brothers were my childhood. I never got to see them in concert, but I'm 24, turning 25 this year. And as soon as they announce if they are going on tour, yeah, I will be buying a ticket, thank you. I'm honestly still not okay. I'm still like, yeah. I've listened to Sucker probably, which is their new release. I have listened to Sucker probably close to 40 times, no exaggeration, at least 30. And by the time that I'm filming this, the song came out just a few days ago. They just released the director's cut, which of course I watched like a true fan. That's cute too. I love that their wives slash fiance, like Joe's fiance is in it. It's just, oh, I'm here for it. Like I listened to that song, obviously, when I was getting ready for this video. And I also listened to some of their older songs, just, you know, bringing me back to like teenage Hannah. It's kind of interesting to see how high this transition shade is gonna go. Sometimes it doesn't go very high and then other times it's like this, but it's gonna be pretty either way, so I'm not upset about it. Next, I'm going to be taking this E34 from Sigma, and also, like I do try to mention in all my videos, the products that I'm using I will try to leave in the description box down below, so if you find something that you're interested in, make sure you check that out. So right now I'm going to be taking this kind of like mid-tone brown color, which is the shade Churro, and I'm going to be words. Why are words so hard for me? I'm going to be putting that on my outer V. But yeah, Jonas Brothers, very excited. I love them so much. I know a lot of people do, but like, I'm also one of those people. Now, don't get me wrong, if Imagine Dragons announces that they're going on tour, I would very much like to go to that too, because I also love them, but they didn't take a break for a few years, you know, like the Jonas Brothers did. But I very much would want to go to the Imagine Dragons tour as well. Also, like I do also try to mention, if this isn't looking like super clean at the beginning, don't worry, we will smooth it out and the end result will be nice and pretty. Next up, I'm going to be taking this shade, which I think is called Basic. Yeah, I'm going to be putting that all over my lid, and I'm probably not going to be pleased with that result, to be honest, but I kind of want to see what it looks like first. But I might be going over that with a glitter shade, but let's see how this looks. Yeah, not bad. I just prefer a glitter shade on my lid. That's kind of more my go-to look, but you could, yeah, let me blend this all together and kind of see how it looks. Because you could definitely stick with this and call it good. I might do that just to kind of stay true to my just using one palette. Like, yeah. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with that same shade and using this brush, which I also got in my Ipsy bag a while ago. This is a very natural look. This might be like one of my most natural looks I've ever done on my channel. But it's good to change it up, right? Don't want to do the same look every single time. Since I am going so kind of neutral with that lid shade, I think I'm going to be using that darker brown color on my outer corner as well, just to kind of create some more depth. Boom. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this E56 with this shade right here. I'm going to put this on the very outer edge just for some dimension. Also to kind of mess this up a little bit. You know, that was my goal. I'm going to blend this all together and hope for the best. I'm going to put a little bit more of that transition shade on my lid. That is it with my eyeshadow on my upper lids. Now I'm going to go in with primer, and I'm going to be taking this Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I take about a full pump. And I like this primer. I like how it feels. It has a very light scent as well, I think. But I don't think it allows my makeup to stay on as long as released in my Becca primer, which I've mentioned before, but it's not a bad primer. So I will, you know, obviously be using this. Now I'm going to be going in with this Dr. Brandt No More Baggage gel below my eyes. I've mentioned this before. I got this in a BoxyCharm. That is why I have that, because I know it's kind of expensive. I think it does help at least some with my dark circles, because I have very bad dark circles. Now I'm going to go in with my face makeup, like my base, and do my eyebrows, and I'll be right back. I actually went ahead and did my contour and my mascara on my upper lashes. Before I do lower lash mascara, I'm going to apply this shade right here on my lower lash line. Let me find my brush. I thought for sure that I brought the brush in here that I used for my lower lash line, but apparently I did not. So we're gonna be using this brush instead. And it's gonna be really smudgy probably. For my top lashes, I layered the Cosmetics Superhero Mascara and the Benefit They Are Real Mascara. The Benefit one, that's not my favorite one, but I did already open it and all the other stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it up. I just don't think that it gives me as much volume. As I'm not saying it's bad mascara, I just prefer the Cosmetics Superhero one. So for blush, I'm going to be once again using this Tarte blush right here, and I'm going to be taking this brush that I actually got in my Ipsy bag. I really like this brush too for applying blush. And I've mentioned this before, it's really hard for me to see on this little mirror that I have, so that's my excuse if this doesn't look the best. It's because I couldn't see very well. That's what we're going with. For highlight, I'm also going to be using a product that I got in my Ipsy bag. This is the Daisy and Pearl Natural Radiance Booster. I'm going to apply a little bit on the tip of my nose. This is kind of like a light pink almost. It's very shiny on the tip of my nose, but oh well. Before I do my lip products, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Now we are almost done. I am going to line my lips with the Urban Decay Ozone Liner. This is like a clear liner, so I'm just not even gonna bother showing this part. I think that it does help with the longevity of my lipstick though. Oh, hi Milo, did you say hi? So over top of that, I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Trip. This is a comfort matte. I think it's really, really pretty. It's kind of a reddish brown color. So that completes the look. I hope you liked it. Hope you got some inspiration. I think it's pretty kind of a little bit more natural than the makeup looks that I normally do on my channel. So as I said, I hope you got some inspiration. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Once again, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notifications, and that way you will get notified whenever I post. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.